Yeah, so Firepower number 4, written by Robert Kirkman with art by Chris Samnee. So Owen and Kelly are still kind of struggling with Owen still thinking about his previous love, Zan. So she was the one that was like kind of with him at the temple, and I believe she perished. So he's kind of like, still kind of harping on with that. And obviously it's creating an issue with him and his current wife, Kelly. So meanwhile, while that's going on, we see the Order of the Flaming Fist like training, and one of these guys in like a red robe or something like freaking out because he's like, "You guys aren't done training. Like, go back and train some more." So that's kind of weird. The next day, Owen sees his son practicing martial arts in the yard before school, and he kind of goes up to he goes up to Kelly and tries to like kind of make like light of it, and Kelly's just like, "Bye, I'm so upset at you. I hate you." And he's like, "Oh, damn, this sucks." So who else to talk to about marital issues than your father? So he goes to get lunch with his dad and get some kind of helpful advice. His dad kind of goes on this like long diatribe about this like analogy of like snakes and elephants and stuff like that. And he's kind of just like, anyways, just go talk to your wife. We kind of come back to their house where Kelly comes in and sees Owen training the kids in the backyard, where Owen kind of tells her that like, now we're going out to dinner. So that's kind of cool. As they're going to dinner, we see members of the Order of the Flaming Fist like in the, I believe that's who they are. They're kind of like hiding in the tree. So that's a really cool like full page. I think it's like a full page spread. At dinner, Owen admits to his love for Zan, but also explains that the love he had with her was never real. And kind of goes on all this stuff about like all the real things he's been able to do with Kelly, with raising the family and stuff like that. And it kind of wins her back. And at that same time, Kelly kind of tells him that he has something on his shirt. So as he gets up to go to the bathroom to wipe off his shirt, he is like attacked with like a chain that goes around his throat. And we see some really cool action sequences. Great art again by Chris Samnee, kind of showing Owen using his flaming fist powers, and he's able to fend off the attacker. Just as he's able to come back to the table, he sees Kelly being held hostage by another one of the members of the group, and that's kind of where our issue ends. So again, another great issue here. Really, really excited to keep reading this series and to see where it goes. And yeah, definitely pick of the week material from me. What about you guys?
Well, I highly doubt you choose anything else as your pick of the week. I just want to state that first. No, it continues to be great. Kirkman finds a way to handle his characters very, very maturely in an adult way that makes very much sense. And it's a very adult conversation here that he has with his wife. And I like how real the characters feel and how kinetic. Even though there's not a lot of action on the page, the color here and Samnee's art and conveying an emotions, like he's just sitting on the couch, it's just blue and pinks because obviously he's not feeling great. And then we get more warm colors of like oranges when they're reconnecting back at dinner. So you can just look at that, and on that level it's great there. But then we still get like kick-ass fight scenes like near the end of this, and we know the next issue it's going to be probably Kelly and Owen fighting. And we got to see him use the fireballs here when he gets, they take him down when he's going to the bathroom. That's great. No, this is like easily far and away one of the best books being put out right now. And after this kind of first arc, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, because I might just be like, and this might just be a way of reading Robert Kirkman comic books. I'm like, all right, I have my fill. I'm just going to read this all as the trades come out or the hardcovers or compendiums later on, just because that's the way I like reading Robert Kirkman's comic books. Because I like having, the big fill all at once. That's kind of how I've read Walking Dead and how I've read Invincible. So I might do the same here. We'll wait and see with that. But damn, this is a really good issue.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think I might do the same thing as you.
Yeah, the one thing though is a lot of people, read and trade for Kirkman, obviously. But I think he actually fits that perfect balance. And I've kind of commented on previous issues of this series where it does, obviously, if you read 200 pages of this in a row, that would be fantastic. But you're saying that out of preference, really. You're not saying that out of, it would work better in trade, because that is the case
No, it
for a
works
lot of
great
time.
as an issue, or it works great
Yeah.
collected. It's really good either way. But because I think I'm coming from a stance of it's so good, I want so much more now than just 22, 35 pages, depending on how long the issues are.
Yeah, I just want to emphasize again that I think actually more than everything else we read for the most part, this actually works very well serialized as well. Yeah, this is really good.